was good. Do me a favor when you come in, on my channel. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. All right? The Fuckery Video Talk. I'm back for a live stream, and as you can see, the title, right? YouTube comments, NBA Finals 2025, The Ring of Fire, Donald Trump, and Diddy trial. So I'm here to talk about these topics and let y'all know my thoughts, my little feedback off whatever I'm hearing, But this is the Fuckery Video Talk, all right? Usually, I really don't, talk about, sports over here, Usually that's Wheezy Radio News, right? All right, so let's get on to the motherfucking video. Got smoking my little cigarette or whatever. After having a great breakfast. Grand rising, grand shining, abundance, and motherfucking gratitude out here, people. So I wanna address a few things, right? Now, let's talk about the New York Knicks, right? Because if you go to Wheezy Radio News and you click on that video, the Pacers against the Knicks, my reaction, right? Listen to what I clearly said in that video, right? And I did pick the Pacers to win the fucking series. I did also say that I wouldn't be surprised that the New York Knicks give them a run for their money. But I did predict the Pacers to win the series in 6 or 5 games. And what everybody seen yesterday clearly, the Pacers win the series in 6 games. You know what I'm saying? But first shout out to the New York Knicks for making it this far. They haven't made the 3rd round in the NBA playoffs since the year 2000. But Indiana just has a better depth chart, a better bench. They play at a fast pace too. So fast shout out to the Indiana Pacers, man. For winning the series. And now, who are they going against? Thunder Buddies for life. I'll be doing my series preview. It will only be on Wheezy Radio News to let you know who's going to win that series in how many games. Hey, from me to you, it might be a gentleman's sweep. Just might be. We'll see what the fuck happens, though. And OKC, they just washed up the motherfucking Timberwolves, had Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards just fucking stuck. Yo, did anybody see after the Timberwolves get eliminated how Anthony Edwards was just like still smiling and, oh, we'll be back, and you know what I mean? Like, yo, I like that guy's fucking aura, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy is smiling like if they never even lost the fucking series. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fuck? Oh. I thought this shit was like a piece of fucking his. It's a piece of thread and shit. Whatever, whatever. All right. But we'll see what happens in the NBA Finals here. All right. You know, but from me to you with OKC making the finals, you tell me, if Steph Curry never got hurt, would Golden State be there? If Jason Tatum never got hurt, would the Boston Celtics be there? You know, so at the end of the day, you know, with this whole NBA playoffs this year, it just been very suspect to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of injuries and shit. A lot of teams that me and you expected to go further have got bumped out in the first round, bumped out in the second round. Well, you know, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, so my team got bumped out of the play-in tournament. Or we would have clearly been playing the motherfucking Cleveland Cavaliers, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, right? All right, but enough of the NBA Finals talk, all right? Now, let's talk about the Ring of Fire that's in the Pacific Ocean. West Coast. Have y'all heard about this? Because everybody is focused on the Diddy trial, Larry Hoover, Trump pardons NBA YoungBoy. Everybody's focused on that, and nobody's not really focused on the Earth's atmosphere. You know? And by me telling you this, I'm not here spitting no fear mongering or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just to let y'all know that I'm not here spitting no type of fear mongering. You know what I'm saying? We all alive in the fucking flesh. So you gotta accept what the Most High, what the source wants to do to this planet that we live on. All right? Signs and wonders in the sky. All right, now, if you don't believe me, right, and you think I'm bullshitting or lying, y'all take y'all little fucking devices and y'all type in the Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire. And it's going to tell you what it is. Basically, it's like a volcano earthquake that is in the Pacific Ocean. You know what I'm saying? And this is what the scientists are saying, that if this was to happen, right? And we don't know when it's going to happen because it's God's timing. It's the source, it's the Most High timing right now. But what this is, they're saying if this was to hit, the whole California West Coast is finished. Y'all ever heard of the San Andreas Fault, right? Look at California. California is fucking sinking, people. This is even probably another reason why, right? California had a lot of wildfires, right? And isn't it strange, or don't you find it weird, funny, that a lot of people that had mansions, have houses that got destroyed in California is now moving to the East Coast? You know why? Because of what I'm saying right now about that Ring of Fire. All right, listen, you could go to the East Coast, but if this was to happen, what the scientists are saying, they're saying that if this was to happen in the Pacific Ocean, it's like a situation where if it was to happen, it's like 1,000 fucking earthquakes within one day. So you ask me, that shit ain't man-made. That's coming from the source. That's coming from the Most High. The Ring of Fire. I mean, listen, we all know the Bible been tampered with. They took certain things out, whatever. But we in Revelations right motherfucking now. I guarantee you we in Revelations, people. And the Ring of Fire, this is explained in Revelation. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it has to happen. Why? Because of mankind's sin. And mankind is still out here sinning. So the Most High, the source, got to let the presence be felt on the planet. But it's no fear over here. If you trust and you believe in the Most High and the source, then you'll be okay. But if you don't believe, you might have something else coming to you. Because karma is real. The cosmos is real. All right? So I just wanted to let each and every one of you know that. You know? And if this was to happen, the whole world will be affected. Not the East Coast, but like the Midwest and the West Coast, California will be all fucked. And even with that, it shows like the outskirts of where is going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And it's all within the Pacific Ocean and whatever state is there. All right? But like I said, it's not a fear-mongering. All right? So I just wanted to let y'all know about the Ring of Fire. And that's supposed to be upcoming. And it's nothing that the government could even do about this. You know, they can try to trick us on the TV and probably tell us otherwise. But they can't stop nothing. All they can do is try to disrupt it. And that is not even enough. Or whatever machineries or whatever the hell that they might be using. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get on to another topic that I wanted to touch on. You know, I'm supposed to have like my motherfucking notes for this. Hold on for a sec, man. Hold on. Yeah, man, so I'm supposed to really like have my notes, but you know, listen, the last video I did, Diddy trial part 5. You know, I took a break off of this little Diddy trial because, you know, it's so much misinformation, there's so much false information about it, and plus, it's so much other YouTubers, you know, that's spitting some of the same facts that I'm spitting on my channel about it, right? Now, remember what I told y'all on part 5. After whatever you heard about the case, about whoever's going up there testifying, listen, I told y'all what I told y'all on part 5, and I'm going to stand on what I said in my part 5 Diddy video between both of my channels. And I'm going to say it again on today's live stream. If you really think that this Diddy trial is gonna go the way you really think this shit is gonna go, you're sadly fucking mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. And also, I did tell each and every one of you that everybody is being paid the fuck off by Diddy defense team, allegedly, or maybe Diddy by himself. I don't even think he's sitting in jail. We in the Matrix, people. Y'all gotta remember that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as all that, as far as like what I'm like what I heard, you know, all of the nasty shit, because that shit is nasty. That shit is way beyond freaky. Like freak offs, like never been to a freak off in my fucking life. You ask me, I'm fucking scared. I don't even want to be a part of no freak offs. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy though, but you know, from Cassie to, you know, Diddy stylist to fucking Kid Cudi, and you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what the fuck to believe, but the feds, they do have a 98% conviction rate. But at the end of the day, is Diddy going down for what they really got him going down for? Where's the sex trafficking? Because from ever since this trial started, this shit is just about Cassie and him, and how he beat on her, make her have sex in front of, you know, him and all that type of shit. So these are two grown fucking people, right? That knew right from wrong, knew what the fuck they was getting themselves into. And, you know, Diddy looks like he's the motherfucking diddler for real. Like, wow. You know, you got the money, you got power, you out here manipulating people, forcing people to do this and that. Like, nah. That shit ain't right. Now, back to what I said about, if y'all really think this case is gonna go the way you really think this shit is gonna go, you're sadly fucking mistaken. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason why I'm saying this. It's because Diddy got too much money, man. You know? Y'all seen what O.J. Simpson went through? And how he had the best motherfucking lawyer, Johnny Cochran. Right? And O.J. never did it, but because O.J. is a black man, they just want to drag the situation. You know what I'm saying? Or regardless if O.J. did it, he still got off, right? Because he had the best fucking lawyer. So at the end of the day, regardless if O.J. did it, regardless if Diddy did it, I'm here to tell you and you this today on today's live stream. Regardless if you got a lot of money, you got power, all right, you come out. Like you're a free man. Like how O.J. got off, right? And you seen what happened. Because it's a universal law. It's a universal cosmic law, people. This is what people don't understand. Now, if you don't believe in the source, you don't believe in the creator, you don't believe in the Most High, then certain things will happen to you, and you might just be sitting there wondering why. Now, if Diddy beats this case, or let's say he might get pardoned by Mr. Donald Trump. If Diddy beats this case, I'm here to tell you, it's something called universal law, and the universal law will deal with him accordingly. Whatever's done in the dark will always come to light. And if you think it's not an eye in the sky watching to see what you're doing, you're sadly mistaken. You see what happened to OJ, right? OJ is gone, regardless if he did it or not. If OJ did it, you see, he got off because of the money and the power, right? But when it comes to cosmic universal law, don't care about how much power or money you got. If it's your time to go off this planet and the Most High or the Creator called for you, that's it. It's over. All right? So I just wanted to let y'all know that. Now, I want to get to these YouTube comments here. You know, I did a live stream yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. I believe it was yesterday that I did a live stream. So when I did the live stream, right, it was like, I did the live stream just like how I'm doing the live now, right? So, you know, you got people, you know, coming on there, people asking me if I fucking play Fortnite. You know, like, a lot of dumb fucking shit. You know, you got so much people. Like, it looks like I must have ruffled a lot of feathers out there between male and female, right? And, you know, I get my message and my knowledge from the source, from the Most High. And then I jump on YouTube and I just spit it to you and you and you. All right? Now, you know, people asking me, you know, a bunch of shit. Where I'm from, you know, plenty gold teeth, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because they probably, you know, scrolled all the way down to a couple of my other live streams where I had my grills in my mouth and all that shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man, you know? But it was a video that I did about 7 days ago, right? And it was only part one because it's 2 parts, right? And the name of the video is called Trump Cuts Food Stamps in Section 8, right? And between 2 of those videos, they're on both of my channels, Weezy Radio News and right here, The Fuckery Video Talk, right? And I did part 1. I have 88 comments. At first, a day ago, I had 31 comments. Now, I have 88 comments under that one fucking video. And the video was like 6 minutes long. You know? I didn't take sides of what I said. But the truth must be told to each and every one of you that's watching me. All right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm reading comments and shit. You know, I responded to some people, and some people I just have not responded to. And later today, like probably even after this live stream, because I got something to do today, I will be responding to some of y'all messages. But, I'm not mad. I get it. You know? My motherfucking channel is running across people's devices right now. You know what I'm saying? As my subscriber count is only going all the way up. All right? So, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The more people you get, the more people's gonna comment under your videos. You're gonna get some people like, yeah, you got that right. Thank you for the message, brother. I appreciate all of those all of those comments. I appreciate even people donating to my Cash App link that's posted on this channel and Weezy Radio News. All right? So, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But, some of y'all that's, commenting under my videos, some of y'all I'm not really liking the way how y'all talking. And you know what's crazy about this is that some of y'all that's commenting, I would click, right, on your YouTube channel. Motherfuckers that's commenting and want to tell me blah, 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 these motherfuckers don't even got a YouTube channel. How about that? Y'all don't even got a YouTube channel. But people out there telling me, oh, you need to get a job, and oh, stop doing drugs and this and that. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing to better your life? Are you paying taxes? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm not really here. I don't really jump on my channel to be bashing people, to be scaring people. All it is that it's a fucking message that I'm giving you and you. You could either take heed to the message, or you don't have to give a fuck about the message. And you could go to another channel where people might be talking about a bunch of lies or whatever the fuck it is, man. I watch YouTubers too, but certain YouTubers, all right? And another thing, even on this channel here, you see how I'm doing the fucking live stream? And I believe I got like probably 116 people or probably more than that, right? And especially this channel here, well, both of my channels, I'm being shadow banned. How am I 28 minutes on the live stream? And you mean to tell me not one fucking person is watching? Nah, people are watching, but the bottom line is that YouTube is shadow banning me. That's what's really going on, and I get it, because I'm one of these individuals that speak nothing but the motherfucking truth out here. I'm one of them, all right? It's crazy. People be watching your movements. You do a video, they looking all in the background. They looking all in your face because, I didn't groom myself. I got to hear comments about, you look like a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to hear all this type of negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll be, like all of these type of negative comments, I'm here to tell you, it's just a motherfucking motivation for me, man. It really is. It's nothing but a motivation for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of love it, man. But I do respond back, you know, to some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, if you commenting some dumb shit, I'm just not even gonna fucking respond to you. It's like a waste of my time. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, I do videos, man, you know what I'm saying? And live streams and shit. You know what I'm saying? We 30 minutes in. So Mr. Donald Trump, man, pardons Larry Hoover. And, you know, I kind of find it strange with this story that, you know, he pardons Larry Hoover, but I'm not even surprised because if most of y'all don't know, when Trump was president, you know, like for 2020, 2019 and shit like that, right? Y'all all remember when Kanye West went to the White House to sit down and talk to Trump. Do y'all remember this? I know most people remember it, right? One of the real reasons why Kanye West went to have a sit down and talk to Trump about Black America, you know, about certain other things dealing with us black people, right? Do you know that that was one of the conversations that was being talked about? Because Larry Hoover is what? Co-founder, fucking leader of the Gangster Disciples gang in Chicago. He started it, right? So at the end of the day, Kanye West allegedly have talking to Donald Trump about Larry Hoover and letting the God walk the planet Earth. Now, even with Trump pardoning him, right? Now, with, you know, Chicago's like New York, because I'm in New York, I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Brooklyn, right? With that going on, and a president pardoning, you know, Larry Hoover, what, this man served fucking 51 or 53 fucking years in prison, man, you know? You know, and another thing, I'm not celebrating this. No black person should not be celebrating that a president let a gang leader the fuck out of prison. You know what I'm saying? So it's either, you know, what it is that with where Larry Hoover's from, Chicago, I don't know if he has to still go and serve time in that state because it's a Democratic state and the president is Republican, and they might want to try to block what Trump is trying to do. It's just like even with the immigration thing. You know, the Democratic states is still paying for these migrants to be housed in hotels and all this shit to a certain amount of time, right, of this year. And then that's it. Then you know, the president could let, you know, ICE come in and do their raids and try to get rid of these illegals out here, whatever. Now, in this case with Larry Hoover, and him probably got to try to, you know, he shouldn't have to finish no fucking sentence in no Democratic state of where he's from, but just because the president put his signature on it and pardoned him. Same thing, you know, for NBA Youngboy, but NBA Youngboy case is just totally different. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we're gonna see how, you know, Larry Hoover and Trump pardon Larry Hoover to be a free fucking man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see how that works. But fat shout out to Larry Hoover, man. You know, I heard about this guy for years and years and years. You know, and I mean, the president does have the authority to pardon anybody he wants. You know? Why shouldn't he pardon Rashad Jamal, C Murder? It's a whole bunch of people that should be pardoned. YFN Lucci, Young Thug, Little Dirk, Diddy. But right now, I'm hearing Diddy is trying to get pardoned by Trump. Will Diddy get pardoned by Trump? Because a lot of people are saying, yo, we dealing with a criminal fucking president out here. We dealing with a president that's like a fucking Hitler state of mind. We'll see what happens. But if you ask me on today's live stream, will Trump pardon Diddy? I don't think so. Maybe he did the same dirt as Diddy. But will he pardon Diddy? I don't think so. And the reason why I'm saying I don't think so. I remember when Biden was president, Diddy supported Biden and Camilla. Yep. So, we'll see what the fuck happens. But from me to you, I don't think it's going to happen. Yo, that shit I was hearing. Yo, did anybody hear the story, or it's like some type of fucking article of, you know, Diddy and Justin Bieber and how, you know, Diddy just took advantage of Justin Bieber. It's like, yo, that, you know, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, shit. Yeah, pardon me. I had a little motherfucking ant, man, crawling on me and shit. You know what I mean? Word, man. But yo, that like the shit I was hearing, yo, that, you know, Diddy was doing to Justin Bieber and shit. You know, before Justin Bieber got, you know, like big as an artist and shit. That shit is crazy. Like, nah, man. And then what's crazy is that when everybody last year heard that, when everybody last year heard that Diddy was going down, right? I remember, and I think the song had came out around Halloween or a little after Halloween, or maybe that month of October. Justin Bieber had a song. I forgot the name of the song. I was supposed to play the shit. I can't front. The song is fire, but the song he was talking about Diddy did to him. Yep. And how, you know, I forgot the name of the song. I believe I still have it in my Wheezy Radio podcast library. I might play it on my my R&B flavors. You know, whatever part that we up to, y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna remind you because I got something to say. You know, I was supposed to been play the song. You know, the song was forgot about. It's not, the song is not even being talked about. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's probably some gay shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I remember in the song, Justin Bieber did say that he sold his soul for a Ferrari. You gotta peep the words and shit, man. And you could tell because he's singing, so you could tell like he put his heart into that song, man. And you could tell by the way he's singing that he's talking about Diddy, the diddler, the fucking diddler. Yeah, I told people, yo, it's better to be a pacer than a Nick. And you know what's crazy, yo? Because early, I woke up, went to go get my coffee and shit, earlier, right? And, like, shit. Earlier, like I said, earlier I went to go get a coffee. And the streets of New York look very fucking quiet, man. I know a lot of people lost their money. Shit. I was rocking my little blue polo hoodie right here yesterday because of the Knicks. I really wanted to see them win it because it would have been great for this state. But other than that, we got the WNBA, so we're going to leave it up to the world champions, the New York Liberty. You know what I'm saying? They play in the Barclays Center where the Brooklyn Nets play at. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the New York Knicks play at the motherfucking Garden and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to leave it up to the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Breonna Stewart. You know what I'm saying? We're going to leave it up to the ladies, man, to own the basketball, the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, man. But it feels good out here. Shit, I gotta go to my friend's house after this. Stop by, say what's up. Wanted to give y'all, my little thoughts on the topics that I have talked about on today's live stream. Yeah, we 43 minutes in and shit. Drinking my beer, feeling good and shit right now. Hold on for a second. Yeah, somebody motherfucking like playing fucking music and shit. So, when somebody's like playing fucking music, you know what I'm saying, and then I'm doing like a live stream and shit, I try to, move myself away from that because I don't want to get my video copyrighted. I don't want to get a strike, or I don't want my live stream to get blocked because of copyrighted music. You know what I'm saying? Word. Oh yeah, speaking of that, so I did my May Day Part 4. Yesterday was the last day of the month. Today is the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You know what I'm saying? So today's the first. So y'all go check that out. Fat shout out to all the artists I know out there. You know what I'm saying? Fat shout out to Each and every one of you sending me your music to WEZZYRADIOSHOW@gmail.com. If I don't know you, you can still send your music to my email address. But it's a motherfucking donation over here, especially if I don't know you. Okay? In fact, shout out to all the unsigned artists that I know. You know what I'm saying? Big Grand. Fast shout out to Big Grand, Sucker Free Entertainment, Zab Judah. You know what I'm saying? Fast shout out to the Street Monsters family, Luke El Brazi, Simmer Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Casanova Coleon, R.I.P. Dawn Frost that started it all. Fast shout out to iDog. Fast shout out motherfucking Doc Smoke for the Weezy Radio Show intro. Never ever forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? Fast shout out Shay Davis. Only the Family, OTF. Fast shout out Patterson Projects. Fast shout out the Bronx. Fast shout out G Poly Nice. Fast shout out Jamaica Queens. Fast shout out Diggy 8. Fast shout out to motherfucking Kato Marley. Fast shout out to Shaq. Fast shout out Trendsetters Entertainment. Weezy Radio, man. I feel good. And today is what? The first of the month. So after yesterday's episode, I might just do an episode again today on the mic. But it's gonna be real different because I got a lot of bangers. You know? I might call this episode Straight Bangers. Meaning if it's an old song, it's a banger. If it's a new song, it's a banger. And I'm playing what I want. But it's just gonna be all fire shit. You know what I'm saying? So I might do this or whatever. You know? So y'all stay tuned for that. I gotta do my Tory Lanez tape part 2. This is gonna be the R&B version though. Go check out Tory Lanez tape part 1. That's the rap version. So now I gotta get to the R&B version. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So Weezy Radio, I'm about to get up out of here. Shit, what time is it right now? Hold on for a sec. Oh shit. Alright, 1 o'clock. Yeah, we about to be off this fucking live stream in like next 2 minutes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I love you all. I thank all of you for subscribing. You can share my motherfucking content. You know, I'm gonna be doing a lot more live streams, especially over here on the Fuckery Video Talk and Weezy Radio News. You know, got a couple of other videos that I'm gonna do and let y'all know, you know, what it is. Yep. Fast shout out to even all the ladies that's checking out my fucking live stream. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Alright? And fast shout out to even all of you that is even following me on TikTok. You know, TikTok, you know, my TikTok page is where I post nothing but videos happening all around the world. It could be, you know, contrails in the sky. It could be volcano eruptions, explosions, drones, fucking animals, road rage. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe and follow me over there as I'm being shadow banned over here, just like the fuckery video talk and TikTok, whatever, whatever, and Weezy Radio News. But without further ado, I thank you for checking out my motherfucking live stream. Weezy Radio, I'm out of here. One love. Later.